Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Ayakashi Koigikyoku, and we are still in Yuki's route, and we're in chapter 10, I think. And we're just running away from the elders after Yuki threatened them, and it's just gonna be us threatening and running away, and threatening and running away, and I just feel like this is gonna be like the cycle now, because we just literally did it twice in the last part. Whoa, hello. Don't go dark. Anyway, so here we are. We ran away, and apparently we're at the kendo hall. So, the place we went to was the kendo hall. Yuki didn't say anything and kept swinging the bamboo sword. It was a frenzied act. Rather than the normal swinging practice, it almost looked like he was going to cut something. The bamboo sword stopped, and he sat down there. I'm sorry to bring you here. It's okay. Yuki sighed a little. What were you thinking? What happened to the elders? Are you calm now? Are you calm now? Yeah, whoops. God damn it, I have to sneeze again.
Every time I go to record, I'm apparently allergic to recording. Or I'm allergic to my Switch. I don't know, it's weird. Are you calm now? Not really. Even though I swing and swing, there's thoughts popping into my head. Popping thoughts? Like, what would happen to me and the others? Even though I'm a black belt, the kendo doesn't help much.
That's not... Yuki didn't say anything and stayed silent. Eventually, he looked up to the ceiling and murmured, I'm stupid. A little bit.
I want to be stronger. I have to be stronger.
Stronger?
Yeah, both mind and body. Well, my mind if you ask me which one I want the most.
Yuki grabbed the bamboo sword and held it tightly.
My hobby isn't kendo. It's a lie.
But you're a black belt holder, right?
Yeah, it's not a hobby. I wanted to train my mental health. That's why I was training.
As Yuki got up, he positioned his bamboo sword and swung down.
I hope I could just beat my immature mind.
As he was swinging a couple of times, Yuki was breathing heavily.
I can't. I'm gonna be weak forever. I'm a failure even for a half-fox.
Please don't say that.
But it's the truth.
No, that's not true. But I'm the same. I'm a full human and I still suck. I talked to Yuki, who was looking down. I continued, I'm also weak and immature.
You're strong. You're stronger than me.
That's not true. You're weak and immature, but isn't that the same with everyone? You're weak and immature. I mean, I guess we're all weak and immature in our own ways, but it's kind of insulting when you're like, you're weak and immature. I mean, everybody kind of is, but... Okay? With my words, Yuki raised his face.
Same?
It's the same. It's not about being half fox or not. Everyone's living their lives facing their own weaknesses. Okay, that's a way better way of saying that. So please don't hate yourself for being a half fox.
Warm.
Huh?
When I hear your words, I don't know why, but my heart's very warm.
Yuki said that and hugged me gently. Yuki?
Yeah?
Yuki sighed. It was a relieved, happy sigh. We're like all freaked out, like, oh my god, you're hugging me. Weren't we force hugging him several times? I'm just saying.
If possible, I want to stay like this.
In my ear, the words he said was warm, but it was also somehow sad. Well, look at that. We could add to chapter 10 on the last part. Whatever. Too bad, so sad. Snap, snap. The sounds of the shutters loudly filled the studio. In front of the camera were two beautiful twins changing poses as the bright strobe light flashed. If you look closely again, they don't resemble each other. Since I knew they were fraternal twins, it makes sense that they don't look alike. It's funny, it's like if you look closely, I'm like, are you talking about Akito and Kasumi? Because it's like obvious that they don't look alike. Although they're different, how rare is it that two different types of beautiful people were born simultaneously? I mean, technically one was born first, because that would hurt like a motherfucker. Were their parents also beautiful too? That's it for today. Good work. Today's work was Akito and Kasumi's promotional photo shoot. That's who you were talking about? I did not realize. It's like they put that in there like you're going to be fucking fooled. Since they were twins, the shoot wasn't very smooth compared to the other members. It's still early. Should I go see what Yuki's up to? I've decided to make pop-in at the mansion. Wait, I've decided to pop in at the mansion since I was escorting these two there anyways? What mansion? You mean their apartment? was walking with the twins from the station, and the sky was beginning to turn violet.
If it's Yuki, he's calm now,
said Kasumi suddenly. What?
You seem like you care.
Am I that easy to read? You're pretty simple.
You can't say it like that. You can't just call people stupid, Akito.
I didn't call her stupid. I said she was fucking simple. You called her stupid.
Oh my god, I did.
I feel calm with this casual conversation. Feels like a peaceful day that I'm spending leisurely, but if there's nothing happening till now, meaning if nothing's happened till now, meaning wait, I don't know, whatever. It's not going to. With the elders' behavior, there'll be a riot once or twice.
They wouldn't give up on him, right? Right?
Just as he said that, Kasumi's footsteps stopped, and a moment later, so did Akito. What's the matter? There was a woman standing on our path. When they saw her, they stopped. It's been a while. I wanted to see you. The woman put on a beautiful smile and walked towards us. This person, she resembles... Oh! By the facial features, it didn't take me long to recognize who it was. I almost wish the side characters had sprites, because if she popped up with a sprite, you'd know it's either Akito's and Kasumi's mom, or it's Yuki's mom, because she would either be she'd be like fucking red like Akito, blue like Kasumi, or fucking yellow like Yuki. You know what I mean? She'd be color-coded. Okay? Let's be real. Like, which fucking flavor of Lucky Charms is she?
Mother.
Okay, it's Kasumi's mom. Just as I thought, Kasumi murmured. I knew it. That person was a different and new type of beauty compared to Akito and Kasumi. She had beautiful, perfect facial features. And please don't give me that face. It's been a while. While she was saying it, the mother of the twins looked my way. If the rumors are true, you must be the owner of the Magatama. Yes? Oh, that's very cute. You shouldn't be wary of me. The mother of the twins looked and laughed. It was a mysterious smile, and there was a coldness in her eyes. Now, I'm sorry, that just makes me more wary of you. I am the mother of these two, and I feel that my sons are a burden to you. No, they're not. She's not such a lovely woman as she seems. The mother of the twins stared coldly at her son. I heard it from the guards. What do you mean to tell me the seal has not been resolved? Obtaining the Magatama and undoing the seal depends on a half-fox. I'll not accept such nonsense. I just got chills at the sound of the word guards. I wonder how closely they're monitoring my behavior. Keisuke! There's a part of me, I love him, but I don't trust him right now. Miss. Once again, the mother of the twins smiled at me. I apologize for my pathetic sons, but now that I see it with my own eyes, my sons are way better than the half-fox. Oh, I don't want to hear what you think. Right, Akito? The smile she had faded and she turned to Akito. Don't you think you're pathetic? The next chief can't even lure a simple girl. Mother... Kasumi, you too! If your older brother is not in his right mind, isn't your job to teach your brother to stay on the right course? The mother stared at Kasumi. You can't possibly be taking the half-fox's side instead of Akito's, are you? What are you talking about? Magatama isn't their problem. It's not your business. Keep out of this. While staring at his mother, Akito shouted. He's like, I'm gonna be the next chief. I'll knock you down a peg or two, Mom. Woo, Akito. Your mother she brought you into this world and she could take your ass out. God, I hope she uses that line. She won't, though. She's too proper for that. She's not a normal mom. She a fancy, special mom. Is that the words of the next chief? It's the village's wish to undo the seal of the Magatama. Are you going to give such responsibility to someone else? Mother, that's quite impossible. The Magatama probably already picked Yuki. Kasumi looked towards me and held on to the Magatama, and I held on to the Magatama tighter. Is that so? Well, I expected this before you said it. Akito and Kasumi's mother smiled without any sign of fear. And this is the main topic. You need to send the half-fox back home. If the Magatama doesn't choose you, you should force it to choose you. If the half-fox disappears, the Magatama will have to end up choosing you. Mother, Yuki and Spacey are great friends of mine. Even though it's your wish, I can't accept it. I'm so proud of you for standing up to your mom. Okay, I get it. You leave me no choice. Akito and Katsumi are taken aback with their mother's remarks. I'll tell the half-fox myself. Please take me to him. To be honest, you can use your power if you want. Do not think that we're going to be kind, because we're not doing that. She had me until she said that fucking for I don't even fucking know, but Akito and Kasumi's mother spoke with uncertainty in her eyes. She's like, I'm not going to play nice. I'm going to fucking kill him. But I'm going to need you to actually say that clearer. But and don't worry about it. Let's talk in private. Yes. Yuki and the twins' mother were having a conversation in Yuki's room, and we watched from afar. I never thought Akito's mother would come out. The members knew that the situation was getting worse. I'll say this straight. Get your hands off the Magatama. What does that mean? Breaking the seal can only be done by Akito. You should leave here and I'll let you have a life in the village. In the village? He's like, the village is mean to me. You're gonna treat me like shit. Yeah, but at least you won't be in jail. I heard your power went berserk. It's inevitable because you're a half-fox. It seemed like she meant to emphasize the word half-fox, which is exactly why I sort of did it a little bit. Not quite enough that you probably heard it, but in my head I did. As long as the fox power remains uncontrollable, the villagers will not accept you unless... She turned towards Yuki flirtatiously. If you help me out this one time, I'll promise that I'll protect you in the village, and you'll have a place to stay. Everybody was surprised by the mother's offer. Place? For me? What are you talking about? You think I have a place in the village? She's like, I'll give you a place in the village. Oh my god, are you hitting on my boyfriend, you old hag? She's probably way sexier than we are, and doesn't even matter if she's 100. She probably looks better than we do. God damn it. You goddamn gorgeous old lady. Fuck. That's why I'll make it for you. Isn't that what you wanted? Your own place? I don't need such a thing. Yuki replied decisively. I have a place here. I'm not going to return to the village. What are you talking about? Yuki went on. The fact that neither the blood of the fox nor the Magatama are that simple. Well, the fact is, that neither the blood of the fox nor the Magatama is that simple. However, Yuki stood up and came by my side. I have no intentions of leaving her side. Yuki. My heart started to race faster. The sight of Yuki's face, which I thought was adoring, seemed very dependable. What did you say? My sons are the one who saved you from the one who rejected you. You take my son's rightful place and break the seal? What an ungrateful thing to do! Akito's mother raised her voice and shouted. Oh, no, I feel like she would be like, I'm going to kill you. She'd sound crazier. It'd be better than, what an ungrateful thing to do. Be like, because she's laughing and smiling, but I think she might stab us is scarier than like, oh, she's definitely going to stab us. It's the fear. Is she crazy, not angry? Angry is scary, but crazy is scarier. That's different. We're staying together because we like Yuki. Akito had heard enough of what his mother had to say and shouted. You like him? This half-fox? That's right. I don't want to make him feel like I've done something for him like he owes me. If he has someone he likes, I'll support him. I agree. Me too. You too, Kosei? You too, Kosei? Wouldn't you think it's a disgrace to your family? Akito's mother couldn't believe what she heard from them. I don't think that. I think it's more disgraceful if we don't care about our friend. Everybody! Hearing everyone's words, Yuki started to tear up. Fine then. I'll force them apart! Right at that moment, a horrific wind came. Run! Yeah, let's go! Yuki grabbed my hand and we ran out of the room. We do this a lot. Every chapter we're running from something. Again, I said this, didn't I? I was like, this is what it's going to be a thing. We come back, we run. We come back, we run. We come back, we run. This is the third time now. There were servants of the twins' mother in front of the apartment. They were a pack of foxes with a mysterious vibe. In just a second, we were surrounded by the foxes. Get down! As he said that, I got down low, and it was then that the foxes attacked Yuki and I all at once. I have the Magatama, so I should be like, fuck you! Bam! We should just blow these motherfuckers up. Damn it! Yuki spread out his arms and released his powers. The foxes stopped the attack momentarily. Huh? Yuki didn't turn into a fox when he was using his powers. He was trying to fight in human form. Yuki, your power. If the power goes out of control, I don't know what might happen. Don't worry, I feel like I can keep it under control today. But we're in a dangerous situation. No time for arguing, time for running. The foxes made another attack, but Yuki was a moment late in stopping it. Yuki! One of the fox's nails scratched Yuki's left arm. Blood started to drip out from Yuki's arm. It's fucking broad daylight. I know it's supposed to be twilight, but it looks like broad fucking daylight, and this is just a lot for this neighborhood. This neighborhood's like, dude, don't go out at night. It's weird shit happens. I get it now. Since he's trying to control his power... Give it up! Oh, that's mother. Give it up, half-fox! No! Since one of the foxes attacked successfully, other foxes realized that Yuki's powers are not that strong, and they started to attack more fearlessly. Yuki, that's enough! Please stop fighting! I won't let us be separated! Yuki released his power once more, but since he was trying to hold back, the foxes didn't seem to back off. It's difficult, but I have to fight. Yuki was breathing heavily. Instead of caring about the blood loss from the injury, it seemed that Yuki was trying his best not to lose control. Yuki... The foxes kept on attacking and didn't seem to stop. When he regained his footing, they just made another attack. Yuki! We looked up to where the voice came. There was something falling from the window. Kosei threw something. Kosei, I fucking love you. Mad love to you, Kosei. Saving our asses. Kosei, I love you! I mean, I'm with Yuki, but like later. You and me. What? I love Kosei, okay? He's beautiful. He's a fucking nerd. I love him. Thanks! Oh, jeez. The fox on the right is Fox Okita right there. Like, the hair just reminded me of Okita, and I was like, there you go. It was a bamboo sword. Yuki received the sword and swung the bamboo sword vigorously toward his enemy. Wow. There's a lot of words sword in that sentence. Yuki placed the bamboo sword in position. If I have this, I don't even need to use my powers. The foxes made another attack, but this time, Yuki was able to defeat them one after another. Although it was just a bamboo sword, it slashed through everything viciously. Amazing. Come on! It's not done yet! Come get me! Yuki swung his bamboo sword under the attack, but all at once there was a break in his defense. A chance for the other foxes. Watch out! Oddly, the fox was going to attack at that opening, but the fox didn't go through with it. And that was very close. That sounded more like Keisuke than because it was a weird version. Don't underestimate them! The twins got in between and put them down. Oh, you big. Kosei joined the fight, and the four of them faced the foxes together. It didn't take long to end it, and Yuki glared at the twins' mother while breathing roughly. If you're gonna take me by force, I'll fight you again and again. I don't want us to be torn apart. You dare! Hasn't this been enough? Suddenly, there was someone unexpected. Keisuke entered. He is so... I cannot wait for his route, because it's like, what, you mysterious little weirdo? You are so straight, you're just there, and you're just glorious, and your goddamn fucking hair. Why? Why is his hair so fucking... Why is he so fucking beautiful? I don't know. Keisuke! What is this? You were here with them, and they... Well, even if you say that, I swear to God, okay. Is that a spot on the Spacey Go board? I know we don't normally talk about that, and I forget about it all the time, but I feel like it should be, because there are so many times... I feel like this is not the only game where, even if you say that, it's just like a fucking popular phrase in every one of these games, and I would be drunk off my fucking ass if we took a shot every time someone said that. I would never be sober again. Because it's just so... Even if you say that, shouldn't you do something about it? Shouldn't you to do something about it? That's literally what she said, but... When did I ever promise you that? Please leave for now. Although his tone was very gentle, there was something very threatening about it. Again, Daisuke Hirakawa was really good at that. Like, doing the, like... I mean, hi, he just... Yeah. Saint Germain, everybody. Fine, but you owe us an explanation later. She threw the word and vanished. Keisuke, what does that mean? Others Other than Keisuke himself, everyone looked at Keisuke suspiciously. Other than himself. He pulls out a mirror and, like, giving himself a suspicious look. What is? Well, when the elders were here, you weren't here either. That's true. I didn't notice that. Seriously? Are you planning something with the foxes in the village? No way. Of course not. This is all a big misunderstanding. Is it? Is it, though? Are you like the spirit of the fox that's somehow trapped in the Megatama, but it's not really like that? That would be a twist, right? Everybody cringed at what Keisuke had said. I'm serious. I can't help it if you don't believe me. While Keisuke was talking, he had this smile. The type of smile that made it hard for the other members to trust him. I mean, he's always done like a little weird shit. And like in Kosei's route, it was fine. And in Kasumi's route, it was like, you should just marry Akito. What the fuck? Wait, what? That doesn't, huh? And he kind of disappeared when we really needed him, and same here. We get his route next. But like, look. Aside from the fact that you're doing kind of weird, shady shit under the radar and you're watching everybody and like, you're like, I don't know, can we trust him? You were voiced by Saint Germain, so right then and there, I'm not 100% sure we could trust you just from that. Because like, they call up Daisuke Hirakawa and they're like, so we have a character that we need to be like kind of sexy but shady as fuck. Yeah, we're going to need you for that. I mean, I'm just saying. It's 2 for 2 right now. I mean, actually, he's kind of the best in Diabolic Lovers because it's just really funny listening to him call the MC Bitch-chan. It's like, you're like, he's like the sadistic bitch in that. They're all kind of sadistic bitches, but like, it's great. You gotta watch the anime because obviously we can't play the game. Even though I have like 4 or 5 of them. I actually think I have like, what, maybe 9 games in Japanese now that I will never be able to play. Someday, maybe. Someday. Anyway. Okay, we already read that. I got scared and I touched Yuki's hand. Yuki then grabbed my hand and held it tightly. I have a bad feeling something bad is coming. Yeah. Our fingertips were cold already, scared of what was going to happen next. I mean, Keisuke. It's interesting because, like, in every route, he's gotten progressively shadier. Kind of makes me not want to do his neck, but I mean, just to go with the flow of things. And I think in the very beginning, I was like, I'd rather do him last because I don't think I want to do Akito last. But Akito, again, is getting better in every route. Like, we don't see much of him. And in Kasumi's route, he was like, whatever, because he doesn't want to marry us. We're in love with his brother. But, like, in this one, he's, like, you see a different side of him. Like, well, I mean, you kind of saw that, like, he would do anything for his brother, you know? Now he'd do anything for his friend, even though he's a half-fox and everybody treats him like shit. Like, he's actually, like... He's, like, angry and kind of bitchy, but, like, he's really good and soft. He's our little marshmallow, you know? He's the Hichikata, you know, where you're like crunchy on the outside, but you're squishy on the inside. I like it. So, I mean... And he's the canon route, so technically we're supposed to do him last, so... I guess we're just gonna go in order, but anyway. The view I'm watching from the car window is gradually changing. Although I was surrounded by skyscrapers until now, even houses became sparse as soon as I entered the residential area. I can see fruit fields off in the distance. Entering an unusual world as the city gets farther away, the daily life I know is drifting away. It feels like we're running away. Sitting side by side and while remaining to face downward, what? Yuki started talking, while keeping his face downward, I'm assuming is what they mean. Like, he's looking down and he just stays that way when he's talking. Yeah. I wonder if it's alright to do such a thing like this. We couldn't give an answer. I had the same question for myself. Why don't you go to an onsen, hot spring spa, or something to clear your mind? It was Kosei who gave us that advice. I do love how they're like, onsen, hot spring spa. But then they do other things and you're like, what the fuck is that? You didn't tell me that. Yuki has an injury, and even you aren't in good shape, are you? Go to a healing spa and relax, and take your time. But I want to go with you. Oh, no, don't leave me. What? Everyone else was in agreement as well. They even brought travel pamphlets and tried to help us pick somewhere. As if this will be the first and the last chance for us. Yuki? My hand was resting on the seat, then Yuki's hand and closed mine. It's okay, right? To stay here? Yes. We can just enjoy this, right? But as he spoke, his face was dark. He also has the gigantic pupils that, like, Kasumi had, but for some reason on Yuki, it's not as disturbing. It's still disturbing, but he's the lolly boy, so he's supposed to look like, and I don't know why. There's something about the blue eyes that are almost like, because they're darker, I think. So, like, when it's brighter, you're like, I don't know why it doesn't freak you out as much. I don't know. Because it's like, Kasumi the whole time, I was like, his fucking gigantic goddamn irises are freaking me out. And him, it's like, yeah, like right now I just noticed that they're kind of scary, but the rest of the time I haven't been paying attention. I don't know. While we're doing this, the Fox villagers may be preparing for their next move. Just the two of us going on a trip at a time like this, I couldn't shake the feeling of guilt that I'm leaving. But we're already here. Yeah. Well, what should we do when we arrive? We still have some time until the check-in. I forced a smile and asked. Yuki sensed my tension and smiled back. What should we do? All right. Yuki took out a bag from his luggage. It looked as if it had a magazine or something. What's that? I don't know. Kosei gave it to me this morning. He emptied it as he spoke. It was a guidebook to the place we were going right now. This guidebook, it has a sticker tag. You're right. Kosei gave me the one he already used? At least remove the tag. Now this tag, does this mean Kosei went to that place before? I felt curious, so I read the page where the first tag was posted. We found out that Kosei didn't forget to take off the tags. The tag had a message that was written for us by the other members. That's so cute. They're like, here's some shit for you to do, dumbasses. There seems to be a shuttle bus that comes here, but this road seems enjoyable to walk. Akito. Oh, I could have read it like that. That's the note that was written on the first tag. Should we trust this? Maybe this is a trap to make me take a detour. But contrary to his words, Yuki seemed happy. I was worried about the other tags, so I flipped through the pages. I was worried about them? I would say I was curious about them. This temple appears in my favorite novel. Please take a picture if you go. Kasumi. What? I'm not going to any temple. But now I feel like we have to. It's like, if you go, take a picture for me. I feel like we have to go, though, Yuki. We have to do this for Kasumi. It's like, we'll come back and be like, we didn't go. And he's be like, he's like, he's looking forward. He's like, I just want a picture of this temple that was in this book. Instead of going myself, I just want somebody to take a picture for me. We can't crush his hopes like that. Jesus. And get this sweet as a souvenir. Kosei, now are we supposed to get it for you or for us? Guess we gotta get him that. It's another order, not a recommendation. Hey, at least Akito just told us to walk. Yuki was upset with Kosei's message. There were many tags, so we went through them one by one. Right. And they're all saying whatever they want. You're right. Kosei's messages are only about souvenir requests. Kosei's like, bring me back these snacks. But I am glad. Yeah. When I was trying to close the guidebook, I saw that there was one last tag. Huh. Usually the last page shouldn't have any sightseeing information. Thinking that it was odd, I turned the page, and then I saw... Don't worry about us. Go have fun. From all of us. Aww. Very simple, yet those words were very warm and touching. They really kind of are. You're like, oh, we're boys. I love you, boys. Some more than others, but... Everybody. Yuki was looking at the post-it note with so much love. You're right. We'll have fun and return to them. Thank you all. I felt a great deal of gratitude towards everyone. Ah! It's Mount Fuji! As soon as we came out of the tunnel, Yuki exclaimed at the sight before us. His eyes were glowing as he saw Mount Fuji. Should we switch our seats? Nah, it's okay. As he said that, Yuki leaned toward the window and pushed his arms out. I think we should have switched our seats. Focused on the view outside the window, Yuki leaned so close to me that his face was right next to me. I felt my heartbeat slowly growing faster. Mount Fuji is so beautiful! When he turned around, his face was very close. It's great that the weather's nice and clear. You're like a half fraction of an inch from my face, bitch. I felt my heart racing and I nodded to him. She's like, oh, can't look at Mount Fuji. And that's when you look at Mount Fuji, so you're not like aware that his mouth is like an inch from you. It's just saying. Look away. Taking Akito's advice, we took a slow walk to the village where the spring was, and we arrived at the inn. At the inn, wow, it was as serene as a safe house. The hot spring employee left after providing me with some tea, and I realized that there were only the two of us in the room. Suddenly, my cheeks blushed. Would you like some sweets? You don't really eat sweets, right?
It's okay.
Oh, well then, try this. When our eyes met, it was awkward. And when the conversation ran out of things to say, I took another sip of tea and I just murmured.
I am kind of nervous.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
What is it?
can you stop being so polite to me?
You're saying that right now? Unintentionally, I was very blunt.
Oh, you sounded much more comfortable now.
No, this was just me being straight. I mean, surprised by Yuki's words, I spoke more casually.
Is that bad?
I'm too nervous right now, and it's very difficult for me to change the way I talk.
Okay then, that's the goal of this trip. By the time we return, you should stop being so polite.
But
You don't want to?
Yuki pled to me in a manner that I've never seen, not even on the photo shoot. It's not that I don't want to. I do, but I feel embarrassed.
So adorable.
Stop that. Although Yuki said he was nervous a few moments ago, he suddenly started to joke around with me. Please excuse me. I'm gonna go take a bath.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna go take a bath?
Sure.
As soon as it's gonna be time for food, so we don't have much time. Yuki suddenly broke into a smile of embarrassment. We don't have time, right?
No, that's not it. I mean, that's a part of it, but
What is it then?
the meal and then the bath. I mean, you know.
You're thinking about me naked, aren't you? Jesus Christ, Yuki. By the time I understood what he meant, my cheeks flushed. It's like a newlywed couple. You know, we'll have food and then we'll have a bath and then, then we have to have sex. That is not... Nobody wrote that on any of the tags. They were like, what did you do when you were there? Absolutely nothing that I can tell you about. What?
Let's go.
Let's not. He grabbed my hand and led me outside the room. Oh, you're taking me out of the room. Okay. As I thought, there weren't many customers. I stretched my arms and walked into the empty outdoor hot spring. Yes, it feels good.
Spacey, are you here?
I was astonished due to the sudden appearance of Yuki's voice. It seemed like Yuki was in the outdoor hot spring as well. You scared me. Don't shout so loudly.
But there's nobody here.
But,
Hey, Spacey.
what is it?
I was too shy to say it to you face to face, so I'm saying it now.
Sure.
Thank you for coming here with me. I'm very happy.
Me too. I'm glad to have come here with you, and I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, really? Thanks.
I could hear Yuki's enjoyment in his voice. Hi, what you screaming at? Who are you talking to?
Oh, just the birdies outside screaming? You screaming back at them? Please don't scream at them. They may be making screamy noises, but I don't like you with screaming those noises. You silly bird.
I gotta sneeze.
Hey, can you see the moon?
Hey, could you not scream? Yuki was happy. Though we couldn't see each other, we felt a warm happiness from the thought of watching the same beautiful moon together. We did this with Kosa, I'm just saying. Please let this peacefulness continue. I really wished it from the bottom of my heart. Oh, someone's gonna die. I'm kidding, but... After coming out of the hot spring, we had an enjoyable seafood dinner. Then we tried to walk off our heavy meal by strolling around the village.
And can I hold your hand?
Yes. Feeling each other's warmth through our hands, we went to shop in the souvenir shop.
Oh, fireworks!
Yuki's eyes twinkled when he spotted the sign of a souvenir shop. I want to go see. But the date written on the sign was that of yesterday's date. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm just happy to be here with you.
Though he said he was okay, his eyes are still looking at the sign longingly. Yuki, let's get fireworks. We brought fireworks from the convenience store and went out to the pier. When we lit the fireworks, it started to spark. Like, is that legal? Can you just do that shit in Japan? Just bought fireworks, lit them off on the beach? Because I don't think you can do that. Like, I mean, there's some states where fireworks are, like, legal and some where they're not. But I just can't imagine being like, I just bought fireworks and lit them on the beach. I don't know. Anyway.
Wow, it's beautiful. Look, it's so pretty.
Yes, Yuki, pass me the light, please. I got a new firework close to the one he already lit and started the new firework.
Huh? What are you trying to do?
Maybe he hasn't done many fireworks. Yuki looked confused as if he didn't know what to do. Yuki, just hold still and wait.
Okay.
As a new firework got close to Yuki's firework, it caught on fire and started to spark. 2 fireworks had made the light much brighter.
Wow, it's amazing. It's like a relay race.
Yep, let's pass the light on.
Then slowly Yuki's firework ran out, and he started to look for a new one. Which one should I try next? We were getting into it and lit the fireworks one after another without stopping. Aw. He looks so pretty there. Like, his eyes look a little too close together, but like, instead of having like, look, he's adorable and cute, it's like a prettiness. We do kind of look like his older sister. But like, the fireworks are making popping sounds. I guess it's over now. Yuki sounded disappointed. We were having such a good time, but the fireworks ran out. I used to hate fireworks, Yuki said while watching the light. Why? I was getting more comfortable with talking to Yuki casually as we were doing fireworks. Because I didn't have anyone to do fireworks with. But you could just do it with people like Akito or someone. Nah, when Akito and other kids of the village were there, I tried not to get close. Aww. This time let's do it together. Yeah, which we just did. You should have talked to them. Weren't you lonely? All of them probably give you points up, so whatever. Okay then, let's talk to the members together. Yuki nodded at what I said. You're right, but would everyone do it together? Absolutely. It's fun no matter how old you are. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yuki's face was that of a lonesome boy. Frankly, I hated sparklers. Sparklers? This is like the only fireworks I was never afraid of as a kid. I was like afraid of everything else. I hate the poppers. Like, fuck you, because everybody always throws the poppers at your feet, and you're like, stop it, you're a jerk, don't do that. And I don't like loud banging noises. Like, I can handle fireworks far away, but I can't handle, like the poppers are too close, and it's like a popping balloon. I can't handle those noises. Like, I don't know. Like, popping balloons, ah! So the poppers, it's not like because they were loud, it's just a snapping noise, and you're like, and people always threw them at your feet because your friends are dicks. And like sparklers, I'd like hold at the very bottom and be like, okay, like, look, I think I died in a fire in a past life because I'm like absolutely petrified of fire. Like, I have constant thought processes where I'm going to sleep, like, oh my god, what happens if my apartment burns down and I gotta do this, and like I have panic attacks, and like not like, but it's like, oh god, okay, wait, oh my god, how would I do this? And I have this like just horrifying gut-clenching fear of like a fire ever happening and like losing all my, like, so I'm like, that's got trauma from somewhere. I don't know. I also had that as a kid because I remember one time like we had the old Fisher Price like fucking like shopping cart, like little kid one, little plastic one, you know, and I remember putting all of my stuffed animals that I could fit in it and like putting a blankie kind of over the top and kind of like strapping them in and like preparing one night, and like that's so when the house catches on fire I can just grab that and run. And save all my stuffed animals. Like, I was like between 5 and 10. I'm sure I was younger, closer to the 5 range, but like definitely over 5 because I remember the house we lived in, and we didn't live there until I was like 5-ish. But I remember doing that, and like, where the fuck would you at like 6 years old be like petrified of fire? No one's house has ever caught on fire. House never caught on. None of that ever happened. So I'm like, I'm like, I'm having a little freak out right now thinking about it. Like, oh god, what if I couldn't do it? That had to have been not my last past life. I know how I died in that one, but maybe it could have been fire too. Like my, you know, that roller disco tragic accident in my last life. But maybe the one before that, or I had quite a few. I don't know. But like, man, I'm getting hot flashes just thinking about it. I'm not gonna. So, like, that explains why I was always kind of afraid of fireworks, because something's gonna catch on fire, we're gonna die! Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's some fucked up weird shit, but... Or it's like a psychic thing and I'm gonna die in a fire, and, like, I just... No, please. Please, God, no. Oh my god, anything but... Oh god. I just can't... Alright, let's just keep going before I freak out. Anyway. It's because everyone gets together and competes with each other with their sparklers. I was always very jealous of that. And sparklers are probably the only firework I could like play with now. Would not be afraid of burning my hand off, but... Yuki... Well, listening to Yuki, I remembered my childhood memory. I also didn't like sparklers either, because I felt lonely whenever I thought it was the last one. I see. Yeah, sparklers are the last fireworks to light. But maybe because of that, I think we make plans to do it again next year. I only figured it out as I grew up. The sparkler that I was holding ran out of fire and broke off. Oh, I guess I win. Yuki's sparklers soon ran out of fire as well. It's done. Yeah, it's finished. Hey,
I stood up and raised my face, and I found that Yuki was looking at me. Let's do it again next year. Sure. I don't know what'll happen from now on, but I really want to keep this promise no matter what. Yuki stood right in front of me and grabbed my hands. Yuki? Yuki? What? You promised, so we're going to be together next year too. Yeah? Yuki quietly came close to me. When I closed my eyes, Yuki kissed me. Let's never part ways from each other. She looks totally shocked and derpy in her thing, but whatever comes our way, we'll get through it together, and we'll be together. It was a kiss sealing that promise, and we don't get a CG for it, by the way. What kind of fucking bullshit is that? We'll get one of the kiss at the end, but it's like, he kissed me. The first time Kosei kissed us, we got a CG for that, because it was during the video. Spacey. I heard a voice calling my name. It was a voice so sweet, I wanted to hear it all day. I definitely do not do a sweet voice for Yuki. I do an irritating, fucking annoying voice. Like all my voices, but, especially irritating and annoying. Next to my normal speaking voice. Anyway, Yuki? I barely opened my eyes. Good morning! Surprisingly, you got up quite late. Yuki was looking at me, smiling happily. When did he wake up? He got changed already. He wasn't wearing his yukata anymore. What? When did you wake up? An hour ago, I think. I went to the outdoor hot spring. Really? It was obvious since Yuki's cheeks were flushed and pink, or he was staring at us sleeping like a creep. I mean, Keisuke does it, It felt good. The outdoor hot spring in the morning is the best. I also wanted to go. Why didn't you wake me up? I tried several times. Yuki replied as if he was upset. You didn't wake up at all. I had no choice but to go alone. Sorry. It's fine. Because your face when you were asleep was so cute. Yuki said so, but I started to worry about other things. I didn't snore or something, right? Nor open my mouth while I was sleeping? I hope I was fine when I was sleeping. No, I didn't hope I wasn't sleeping with my mouth open. You mean you hope you weren't drooling? That's what you meant. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Yuki seemed to enjoy the look on my face. What are you thinking about? If I was okay. For what? While I was sleeping. Something like that. Come to think of it, you said something weird. Stop! What did I say? I was so embarrassed that I hid my face with the futon. Yuki paused for a moment and whispered into my ear. I was joking. You didn't talk while you were sleeping. What? Why did you make up such a thing? Because you were so cute. Teasing you was so much fun. Hey! I threw a pillow at Yuki. The pillow went straight into his face. Ow! Sorry. Stop it. Act sour towards him. Fake a cry. Get mad. What are we supposed to do? Act sour towards him. We'll get our ending probably in the next part, to be honest. Seriously, stop messing with me. I turned my back on Yuki. Well, are you mad? I said I was sorry. While Yuki apologized, he hugged me from behind. Since he just got out of the bath, Yuki's body was still warm. I'm sorry. Don't be upset. I gently grabbed Yuki's hands that were holding me. Don't get upset anymore, okay? What? If you lie, I'm gonna get back at you. You got me. When I laughed at Yuki's disgruntled face, he himself smiled back. Faced. I said faced. Yeah, face. Wow, I can't read. Look. Sometimes it's because I can't read, and sometimes it's because this game has bad writing. That time it was me. It was a very happy morning. Oh yeah, I'm not that happy. Anyway, the pleasant times passed so quickly, it was already time to take the train back. No, wait! I forgot to buy the sweets that Kosei asked for. Right, and we forgot to take a picture of the shrine. That was a close one. Thank God I remembered that. This store might sell them. Oh, let's have a look. When I looked into the store, I found the sweets right away. However, chocolate or custard? Which one would be better? Didn't he ask for a specific flavor? Yes, that was all in the memo, but I don't have it now. Why don't you ask him? You're right, that would be faster. Yuki took out his cell phone and made a call, but it seemed like Kosei wasn't answering his phone. Wow. Are you calling his cell? Yeah. And then I'll try calling the apartment. I took my phone out and called the apartment, but as expected, no one answered. Oh no. No one's answering the phone. Where did everybody go? Oh God. I know. There should be at least one person still at home. I guess I have no choice but to buy both. After saying that, Yuki picked up both sweets and brought them to the counter. We were enjoying the scenery outside the window on the reverse side of the train, and by the time the buildings came into sight, I felt a little lonely. The express train arrived at the last stop in a flash. Passing through the crowd ticket gate made me realize that I was back to my daily life. Hello! This is Yuki. We just arrived, so we'll be there soon. Yuki just mentioned this and hung up. It was the answering machine. Oh, so everybody's still out. It'd be a bit lonely if the house was empty when I get back. Okay, why don't we go to the apartment together and wait for them? Yeah, sounds good. Also, I want to give them the souvenirs, too. I want to see their happy faces. Look, everyone's going to be thrilled until you get to Kasumi. And he's like, did you go to the temple? And we're like, no. And he's like, oh. Yeah, no, everything else you brought me is great. We just crushed his spirit. He's like dead inside now. Poor fucking thing. Anyway, they've been kidnapped or some shit. I want to see their happy faces. We started to walk faster at once. I mean, we're at the end, so they're definitely kidnapped. Also, I'm very concerned about the next choice. The one that we have to pick. I'm very concerned. I told everybody that we were going to have a meeting at Keisuke's room today. While Yuki was saying this, he took out the house keys that all the members have and tried to unlock the door. However, the door lock didn't open, and the door pushed open on its own. What? Was it open? They were really careless. While he said that, he opened the door and went inside. Everyone's dead. Well, it's been ransacked. I can't believe it! I was speechless after I walked in. I had a bad feeling from the moment they didn't answer the phone, but this is something I wasn't expecting at all. I mean, I kind of was. This is too much. The room was a total mess. I'll check around, so stay here. Well, we're calling 911, asshole. Or whatever 911 is in Japan. We're calling that. I'll go with you. But it could be dangerous. Staying here could be dangerous. Waiting alone is scarier. Okay, but if something's out there, you run, okay? Okay. There were no noise coming from the living room. If something did happen, this would have been the scene after the crime. We slowly opened the bedroom door. Like, this looks like Keisuke's apartment. Like what happened in the living room, the bedroom was ruined. The furniture was broken, displaced, and the window glass was shattered. This is horrific. Kosei! Underneath a broken shelf was Kosei, unconscious on the floor. Yuki, Kasumi's here! A little further from where I stood was Kasumi. It didn't look as though the shelves were crushing him, but he definitely was out cold. Oh gosh! Yuki tried to lift the shelves out of the way. I myself tried to help and pushed away the rubble that was on top of Kosei. Kosei! Kosei! Although Yuki called, Kosei didn't open his eyes. There were multiple injuries to his body and pounds of his blood on the floor. Pounds of his blood? How do you know? A lot, anyway. Kasumi! Are you okay? Like, Kasumi! Are you okay? There wasn't any response back from Kasumi either. At that moment, there was a loud noise. This is where you call for an ambulance. Huh? It was as if a bomb was set off. Then again, this time it was the sound of the furniture falling. Get back! Yuki stood in front of me to shield me and glared at the door that led to the living room. He slowly walked towards it. Again, something broke and the door smashed and fell down. Watch out! Yuki grabbed me and ran. Just in time, we were able to get away from the door. Are you okay? Yeah, thanks. What was that? On top of the broken door was Akito. It seemed that he was thrown from the living room into the bedroom. Okay. Akito found us and lethargically raised his body and shouted, Run! Akito, what's going... Who did this? I definitely thought it would be the villagers who were to blame. However, if it was the mother of the twins, she wouldn't go this far in injuring her own children. Who do you think's not here right now? That's what I'm concerned about. I kept getting bad images in my head. What if... It was too dangerous to be here. We knew it as well, but Yuki and I couldn't move. At that moment, the shadow of a man appeared from the living room. Told you. I was really concerned. When everyone was like suspicious of him and then like Akito, get out of here! Who's doing it? Who do you think is in here and unconscious? Just saying. Oh my god. This is why you don't do this route first! Because you do it here and then you do his route. Intriguing. Wow. Oh, welcome back. How was the trip? Keisuke. The most undesirable scenario came true. Keisuke! It was Keisuke who appeared, not in his usual form, but as a fox. Why have you done this? Yuki cried out, but Keisuke didn't seem to care at all. Why? Because they begged in tears with me. Okay, whatever. But still, everyone, they begged me with tears. What? That's bullshit. I didn't want to do it, but they resisted. Keisuke slowly approached Yuki. I don't use violence on people who listen to orders quietly. Keisuke's eyes were very cold like ice. You had to know. We had to know. First of all, just look at him. Second of all, his eyes are barely open. It's the Saint Germain look. That's all I'm saying. Also, same voice actor. I'm just saying, like I said before, they call him and they're like, we got a shady bitch. We need you to voice it. I'm typecasting him from now on. I'm not going to be able to see him in anything and not be like, I'm just scared of this character is all I'm saying. Fool me once, Saint Germain. Fool me twice. Well, you know what? You didn't, because I knew this was going to happen. And I'm okay with it. I am absolutely okay with the fact that you're probably going to try to kill me maybe in your route, and girl, take it. Because you are gorgeous and I love you. Like, if Yuki was the one who was trying to kill me, I'd be like, fuck you! Fuck this! I hate this! Keisuke doing it, I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. Kate, did you want me to crawl in the can? Okay. Like, I don't... Oh, God. Alright, anyway. Oh, come on, Yuki. I'll break your bond with her and go back to the village. No! You want a piece of this, too? I mean, yeah. Like, not all. I want all of it. Oh, no, that's not what you... Okay, never mind. Oh, no! Anyway. At that moment, a great force came out of Keisuke's hand. Yuki got hit right in the core and got crushed into the wall. Yuki! I don't want to... I'm not going to lose her! Yuki breathed heavily and glared at Keisuke. Keisuke! Yuki pulled out both hands, and a great power came out of his hands. At the same time, he was trying to turn into a fox. But Keisuke took Yuki's blast and returned it straight back at him. Yuki had yet to fully transform into a fox and drop down. I'm just really curious as to, like, Keisuke's motivation here. They begged me. Really? I just don't think that would work on you, but... Knowing that you might go out of control when you turn into a fox, isn't that risky? Keisuke smiled as if he was enjoying the situation. He's such a shady motherfucker and I love him. I'll let you thought I'd give you the time to do so. That's why Akito and the others were defeated too. They lost their fight because they didn't get the chance to turn into a fox and couldn't use all their powers. You better behave and do what you're told, Yuki. I told you I won't! Yuki tried to gather all of his power for an attack, but it was no use against Keisuke. Yuki! Although he was getting severely injured, Yuki didn't stop his attack. You really don't know how to give up. Keisuke! Yuki tried to continue his attacks, but for some reason he couldn't move. It was because Keisuke had shifted his location and had his sharp nails on my neck. Are you still not going to obey my orders? Keisuke put his nails around my neck and went behind me to bind my arms behind my back. Girl, use the Nagatama. What are you doing? But still, she's... That's right. And since the Nagatama is sealed, I can't let her die. But I can hurt her. You know that. So cold. Beat me, daddy. I mean, what? But I love Keisuke. I'm just saying. They had to make him this gloriously sexy and the gorgeous hair and everything, because otherwise you were... But you knew when you saw him, you're like, there's something shady. And especially because he keeps popping up randomly and like, you're like... I'm not surprised, is all I'm saying. That's not fair! I held tightly onto the Magatama, but the Magatama didn't respond at all. You wouldn't... Why? Resist to Keisuke. Implore Keisuke to stop. Cry out for help. Resist Keisuke was exactly what the choice is, and I was like, I'm very concerned about this. When it was like, nobody's answering, and then I saw that, and I was like, yeah, well, that just all my thought process. Okay. Let go! I tried to pull away from Keisuke's hand, but my powers were no match for his. I mean, I could never get away. This whole thing, you can't do this! I tried to break free with both my arms and legs. Seriously, I'd appreciate it if you'd stay quiet. Stop it now! Keisuke repositioned his nails on my neck to threaten. Ow! I felt a stream of blood coming out of my neck. I get it, Keisuke. You'll do what you want, so let her go! Yuki! It's a good boy. Keisuke let go of his hands that were around me and stepped back. Waiting for that moment, Yuki shot a big wave of his powers at Keisuke. Huh! So predictable. Gah! Keisuke just simply returned the power back. Yuki fell and lost consciousness. Darn. It took so much effort. Keisuke simply lifted up Yuki, who was unconscious. Wait, what are you going to do with Yuki? It's none of your concern. After Keisuke said that, a gust of wind created a tornado, and I couldn't open my eyes. Wait! By the time I opened my eyes, Keisuke was gone, and I was too weak to stand, dropped onto the floor. So, like, why would he take us to where Yuki was and have that work? You know what I mean? Like, why was he doing all that? Or was it just because he was like, so maybe you should forget about him, and if we had been like, yeah, then, I mean, obviously we would have been continuing Yuki's route, but, like, theoretically, it would be like, oh, he'd be like, awesome, now we can get... But because we're like, no, I'll never forget about Yuki, he's like, alright, you gotta bring him back, and then we gotta fucking break this bond somehow. You know what I mean? I don't know. But this is like, I'm gonna stop here. We will get our ending in the next part, because this is chapter 14, and then we have our ending chapter. But... Did we just literally... Oh, no, we're in the living room now. I was like, what the hell just happened with the bedroom just flipped around? No, it's the living room. But yeah, because like we're almost at time, so there's really kind of no point in just reading a little bit further, because you don't know if this part's going to be like 2 or 3 minutes, or is it going to be 10 minutes, you know, depending. So I will wrap this part up here. We will finish in the next part. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.